Hey, good morning guys. Andrew Curry here. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different this morning. I'm going to be starting off with a little bit of a lecture. Everybody's heard the expression, everything in moderation. And that's a good Western idea, take everything in moderation and then you'll have a healthy life. Well, in Taoist terms, we could organize this a little bit differently. We could say that there are 10 precepts to living a physically happy life. The first one being breathe deeply, breathe regularly, enjoy your breathing. I read a quote from the Dalai Lama this week that said, when you breathe in, cherish yourself. When you breathe out, cherish everybody else. And it's really that simple. Pay attention to your breathing. It's like the first thing you have to learn how to do in order to become a practitioner. Okay, the second thing then is drink half your body weight in ounces every day of good fresh water. Now, I'm not talking about coffee, I'm not talking about alcohol, I'm especially not talking about soda or anything carbonated. Those things all have a tendency to help you accumulate bad chi. So, moderate your intake. But say like me, I'm over 200 pounds, so I should be drinking 100 ounces of water a day. I really tap out at about 85 ounces. Anything more than that, and I'm depleting my potassium. So at about 85 ounces, you're pretty much good. But you got to drink that much water every day. Now suppose I drink 80 ounces of water and 10 ounces of tea. Well, in theory, I should drink another 10 ounces of water to help balance the tea. You have to take it with moderation, but there's the idea. Drink half your body weight in ounces of good fresh water every day. Okay, the third thing, and this is obvious to everybody who's in a body, is eat a wide variety of foods. Okay, we are omnivores. We've been omnivores for a long time. So eat a lot of foods. Don't just focus on the food you like. This time of year I'm particularly fond of really fresh vegetables, and I'm really fond of really fresh fruits, especially the fruits that I can go out and pick in my backyard and eat right off the tree. That just, as a matter of fact, just last night my wife and child brought in some fresh blackberries. They were warm, they were so fresh. And it was like eating heaven, manna from heaven. Oh, I discover my inner bear nature. Okay, and they also brought in some fresh snap peas. Oh, I was just beside myself. It was so good. You can make a meal just out of that, right? Just munch how your body feels, but eat a wide variety of foods. Okay, I won't eat those things today. I'll eat something different. Okay, the fourth thing, rest. Always be willing to rest. One of the best things that Tai Chi can do for you is teach you how to rest while you're moving around. Okay, so you're learning how to conserve your body's energy. We spend an awful lot of energy just kind of distracting ourselves rather than being focused, and rest is one of the best ways to reset your mind and your body. Okay, the idea for me is sleep whenever you can, sleep whenever you're tired. If you've got 5 minutes, take 5 minutes and just rest. There's nothing else that needs to be done. Okay? All right, the fifth thing that we should do is we should find a regular form of exercise. And of course, as you all know, my regular form of exercise is Tai Chi. But I also do a variety of other things. And the idea, find your regular source of exercise that suits your temperament and do it as much as you want. Okay? For 10 years I did triathlons and endurance athletics. I did it as much as I could. I loved it. I couldn't get enough of it. A Chicago triathlon on a Friday, come back on a Friday or Saturday, come back to Bloomington, and on Sunday do a double century. It was crazy time, but do it while you can, because as your body ages, maybe you won't feel so much like doing that, or you'll have other interests. Okay, so do that as much as you want. 6. Explore other and new activities to keep the old passions alive. Okay, for me, everything ties into everything else, and it's always about the fundamentals of Tai Chi. Tai Chi has always been the root that I've come back to whenever I've tried something new. So there you have it. Try something new. Even if it's dancing. I love to tango dance. That's another form of Tai Chi. Okay. 7, we are physically connected to everything physical. Don't deny it. Act like it. Act like you're connected to everything physical. Right now I'm connected to everything in this room. I'm connected to this camera. I'm actually connected to you through this medium. Okay, it's a physical phenomenon. And we need to act like we're physically connected to everything, because we are. It's not a rule, it's just the way it is. Okay? 8. Now it starts to get a little more esoteric here, but guard your thoughts. They profoundly affect what you experience. Okay? And when I mean guard your thoughts, I don't mean, police yourself, but just notice how your thoughts affect your reality. Road rage is probably one of the biggest examples that I can give you of that. Somebody gets an idea that somebody's done something to them, and all of a sudden the adrenaline comes up, and their behavior is really off the charts, when maybe the guy in front of them just spaced out for a second, had no mean intention at all. So guard your thoughts in that way. Always be willing to look inside to see what's causing the experience, not outside. One of my first teachers said very plainly, there is no outside. There is no other person. Everything that I experience emotionally is happening inside me. Okay? And so I need to guard that. All right? Now, the 9th precept that we'll talk about is there is only, I should say it another way, now is the only real thing about reality. So having that as an understanding, you've got to be willing to change. Change your perspective, change your attitude, change your motivation, change your, just change physically. Let yourself be changed. One of the things I like to say, especially in like push hands classes and in sword classes and other more advancing skill level classes, is that there are no defendable positions. Okay, you'll waste an enormous amount of time trying to defend yourself, when if you just let go, you'll ride whatever the situation is like a wave. I mean, imagine a surfer, if you will, trying to dictate to the wave what it should be doing. The wave would just spit it off. So the idea is that you've got to be as flexible as a surfer all the time, and that just promotes an easy way of being and a comfortable way of being in your body. Okay, so now is the only real in reality. Okay, the 10th precept. Now this is one I hope to get some feedback on, because it's taken me 40 years of understanding this. But respect your tribe, respect your family of origin, your family of choice. You'll only ever go as far as they're willing to carry you. Okay, so be respectful. Okay, and that's the 10 precepts for living a physically happy life. I hope you enjoy it. I'll print these out down below, and you can look at them at your leisure. Okay, good luck, good practice. See you very soon.